I'm going to replay 10.
Wait, no machinery and no alchemy.
Mm-hmm.
My name is Meruru Raid Arls, but everyone just calls me Meruru.
Okay, what is up with these girls with these super complicated names but perfect short forms?
Just a thing of the series.
Okay.
Again, Eska and Logi, funny enough, and Aisha, they stopped that part.
Because, yeah, isn't it just Eska and Tal and Logi?
Yep. It's actually Logi. That's how they pronounced it in the game.
Oh, right, sorry.
Which
Because
I
it's
thought was kind of funny.
eschatology.
Eschatology. But it did come across weird the first time I heard it. The worst part is, if you play Eska and Logi sounds like Adrian.
Denowden?
Like, yes.
What?
It's really freaking creepy, and every time I had to listen to that guy talk, I'm like, it's Adrian, and he's talking at me, and Scott's just like, ew, Adrian! Even he thought it too.
Adrian!
We love Adrian dearly. We may be picking on him, but we love him.
For those of you in the chat not familiar, Adrian Denowden is one of our reviewers at Art Gamer, Omega Byte.
Yeah. Or Robo-Mega, depending on where you catch him.
Right.
I love this series. It makes me so happy. It's my happy series. Especially because I'm playing South Park right now.
I'm never gonna play that game.
No, unfortunately, it's one of those games where I wouldn't blame you, because I think they really should have put the censored version out here for some people if they wanted to play a censored version. There's a few things that are just a little icky. Even for me, and I mean, I have a high tolerance for this kind of stuff.
I don't know. I'm not sure what creeps me out more. It's like, at one point you crawl up someone's butt, aliens pick you up and invade you, or the koala bear.
Oh, you mean Member Pig?
It's me,
Yeah,
I'm here just like you asked.
Yeah, I'm actually in the scene, like, I'm actually at the very end of it, and you go up Mr. Slave's butt.
Toturi is sleeping.
Toturi always takes naps, because let's face it, if you had to deal with Meruru, you'd want to take a nap afterwards.
You know what's great is your dog is snoring in rhythm to her rocking back and forth.
That's adorable. Good morning, Miss Toturi. Poor Toturi. This apprentice is a little bit of a special one, guys. But she has a really cute outfit, and I kind of love those bloomers.
I like the little ruffle on the bottom of them.
They are very cute. I also like her little hat.
That is very cute. It's a crown.
A little crown.
It's a crown with a crown on it.
Isn't that crazy? It's crazy. Oh, Toturi, you're my favorite.
Oh, no, Meruru. No, don't stir. I know what's gonna happen.
I'm gonna be a helper.
I'm gonna finish up her synthesis. I am her apprentice, after all. Besides, I'm starving.
Oh, you're gonna blow up the workshop.
She always kind of messes stuff up.
But she might yell at me if I touch it.
But you know what? Like, again, she's one of those characters. At first, you're just kind of like, no, stop doing stuff. And then you're kind of like, oh, okay, you're getting kind of cute. I can tolerate you. I really do like her little maid, though. The maid is adorable.
One quick stir. A teensy little stir.
I'm a helper.
I think she did it like this.
Oh, I love this game. I want to replay it now. That seems to be my problem lately, is I want to replay everything.
I don't think
But I just, oh, Toturi.
No.
If you had gotten
no,
the good ending, you would understand why Toturi is amazing.
Yeah, I didn't find my mom.
just stirred a little more.
At some point, you should go back and try again, because it's really sweet.
I think if I did it again, I would do it on the Vita, because the Vita has additional content, right?
Not really, it's the same as Meruru. The additional content is silly things like swimsuits and crap.
Oh, so it's all the stuff that's available on the PS3 anyways.
Yeah, you're not really... Like, that was kind of my whole thing with the Meruru one. We got a review code, so I said, okay, I could probably do it again, and there was just nothing really in it that made it special, like, be put on the Vita, other than it's on the Vita.
Toturi, this is just...
Which made me really,
I was just trying
really
to...
sad.
Meruru! Oh, when you stir it like that... Oh, watch out!
I was was just very excited you wanted to try the Atelier games because it's a hard series to kind of sell to people when you explain it. Especially because it's like there's no end of the world nonsense. It's about girls being girls.
Yeah, but I came off of 12.
I don't blame you. I couldn't finish that one, so you were totally like one up on me. I couldn't stomach 12.
I just didn't play it, and now I have, and I was glad to go to something that was a little lighthearted.
That's just it. I just find Final Fantasy a little bit too heavy-handed. Especially, like, wait till you decide if you ever go back to 13. That game gets more heavy-handed with stuff, and it's just like, can you stop? You're becoming less fun as we go on.
I like the update to Toturi's outfit. Looks really good.
Oh, it's adorable. I love all the new outfits in this game. Other than Sturk's. Sturk's got a downgrade. He totally has like a roughly fur coat. I don't know why they did that. He kind of looks like something out of the Backstreet Boys.
The only thing that bugs me is Meruru looks like she needs to swoop and scoop.
I think so too. It's a little weird.
This one is pretty easy.
Listen, I wasn't really sold on Meruru's design right away.
Are you sure about this?
I don't know what it is. There is parts of the outfit that I'm just a little... And even just the hair. I don't know. I might just also be that jerk who's like, no, Toturi's better at everything!
You'll be fine.
Despite I'm sure if there was a quiz out there of which Atelier heroine you are, I'm probably Rorona. I'm Captain Dippy Face. I do hope they bring out actually the new Atelier Rorona. Because if they updated it from what I've seen, it'll actually be a better game. So predictable.
Sweet, broken items. You know what's funny? In Annie, broken items weren't a bad thing.
Nope. That was actually kind of one of its charms.
Oh, interesting. So, I can now synthesize past 0 MP, because I couldn't do that in Toturi.
Yeah. You can. You just have to be very careful. In most cases, you can make items that just don't require MP.
Okay.
Like, especially if it's a common item that you're going to make over and over again, you just might not have MP at all being used.
Oh, okay.
So it's like your healing salves, the supplements.
Yeah, because that's kind of the thing that sucked about Toturi is like it was a day to make a healing salve. So it's like sometimes I would spend 2 weeks making healing salves.
Well, the thing is, as you go on, and the higher level your synthesis is, time is cut out. And that is in Toturi as well. Like, you'll find that you might be able to make 2 and it only costs you a day, or you might be able to make 3 and it only costs a day. Sometimes you gotta watch, like, if you put a certain number in, watch how many days it takes, because in some cases, like I said, you can do 2 to 3 and totally end up only wasting a day. It does depend on the item in a lot of cases. And it depends sometimes on the properties you put in as well. So watch your properties, because sometimes one property might add to make it a little bit longer, and vice versa. Some can shorten it.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's a big thing, and that's across all the games other than Rorona. Rorona was probably the stiffest with alchemy. But what's kind of nice with the fact that you started with Toturi is, since you're doing Toturi and now you're doing Meruru, you're going to see how the alchemy system has constantly been updated and updated. When you get to Eska and Logi, it's a completely different system. So you're going to be a little thrown off, but it still has all the same elements. It's actually more of an element-based system.
Okay.
So you actually have to put, like, do you want to put a little bit of water in it? Do you want to put a little bit of earth in it? As opposed to just the properties.
Oh, okay. So, Aisha is more like these ones or more like eschatology?
More like the Meruru and Toturi.
Okay.
Aisha is like the definitive version of what you're playing right now.
Okay. Even though it's not part of this trilogy.
Even though it's not part of that trilogy.
But I wanted to test
So that's kind of one of the interesting things is when you get to Eska and Logi, it's like, wait a second. this is not what I was dealing with. Like, I actually ended up replaying Aisha back at Christmas.
To be ready for eschatology?
No, actually, it was because when I played it the first time, my dad passed away. And I just pushed through it to do the review.
Right.
So I didn't do everything that I wanted to do the first playthrough because I was just in such distraught that I was like, I need to put this away, try again, and try to go for a better ending. And I managed to get all the endings except the Keith-related ones because they are kind of a bitch to do. So if I want to do the Keith endings, I gotta go back and, like, replay it, which I'm like, I'm not in the mood now. So I got, like, I think 90% of the trophies. I was missing, like, 3. That's how bitter I was.
No, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing because as soon as you stop talking, your dog gives a giant snore.
Of course. Yeah, like, the weird thing is when you move from Ireland to the Dusk trilogy, there's a lot of similarities, but the differences are really noticeable.
That statement just broke my brain.
Which one?
But Miss Toturi is Miss Toturi, Miss Toturi.
I know. Meruru's just so well spoken.
It'll take some getting used to, though.
Isn't she? She's just so cute.
Felt this way.
It said, Meruru has these tendencies in the game that kind of... She's probably my least favorite protagonist of the 3 in the Ireland trilogy.
Don't sweat
Just because she can be really...
He's pretty much
Like, Verona's airheaded, but that is a part of, like, her actual character trait. She's just like Captain Oblivious. She sees a sparkly thing and runs to the corner to go see the sparkly thing.
Oh, Verona?
Verona.
Yeah.
Whereas Meruru...
I'm hungry. I'm gonna throw myself overboard and eat the fish.
Yeah. Whereas Meruru... I just find her personality a little bit all over the place. I mean, I guess it comes with the territory of being a princess. But I just had a harder time connecting with her because sometimes I didn't always agree with what she was doing. And I'm like, I kind of want to smack you. Whereas at least, Toturi makes it really easy to kind of...
Toturi's really sweet. She's just like... You want to pick her up and squish her into a ball and love all over her.
Yeah. And that's the thing, like, she's a very genuine heroine. Everything that she does, you don't question it in a lot of cases because, it's her coming out of her shell and it's her trying to kind of figure out who she is and who her mom was. And it's such an easy story to have sympathy for, to...
This is my nanny.
Yes.
Okay.
And to just enjoy. Whereas I find Meruru just... had these moments where it's like, what are you doing? Stop that.
Feel free to get cleaned up and change.
But, it comes from her lack of maturity more than anything else.
Change? My clothes aren't that dirty, are they?
And like I said, Verona's just dippy.
Dirty enough for Mr.
She's
Roof
just
to
like,
go
what's that in the
on.
corner? Oh, that's shiny. I want that. And me going, you're so cute. Come here.
Ah,
Come
you're
here.
right.
You're so cute.
It'll be a non-stop lecture marathon.
And like, I think you will love Verona in this game. Little Verona is kind of amazing. She gives you pictures that are alchemy recipes. So you'll get crayon drawings and apparently they're recipes.
Okie dokie.
This is a trophy.
Yes!
Fan service!
You always get your fan service trophy. Always. Always is how it works.
Now you're gonna feel a little squeeze.
Ironically, whoever wrote this script this is actually very accurate to how you put on a corset.
I think they totally put a lot of effort into that. I love that. But what's up with the bloomers?
Why?
Hi, Becky!
Hello,
The
Becky.
bloomers are cute! I like the little ruffles.
I don't know. Like I said, Meruru grew on me. I think it was just her and I had a rocky start when I played, and then all of a sudden, as the story goes on, she really does become a lot more likable, and it's so easy. It's like, you are so freaking cute. Come here. It's like, come here. You're cute. But I'm sorry. Like, her and her little maid need to get it on, because yeah, they just do. I love you, little maid Chicky. You're so cute. You're so cute. Just as, wait till you meet Gino again, because Toturi should go, because they're so cute.
No. In my head, I'm totally shipping her and the scary guy.
Wait, Stark?
Yeah!
Oh,
is a difficult
honey,
art to
that's why you need to
master.
play Rorona, though.
Considering our princess's
Sturk and
close
Rorona have, like,
A relationship?
a sort of relationship, and it's
I never
really
really
cute.
assumed she would
Like,
find herself covered in some
he
sort of
loves
debris.
Verona so much, but he's really bad at
Such
kind of.
impressive deductions.
Oh, did you see my Tumblr post that I was talking
All of
about
Meruru's actions so well?
the Ace Attorney characters that Chris ships in his head?
No.
I'll send it to you.
I've
Send it
been
to me.
serving our princess
No,
ever
I
since
love,
we were children,
I don't know what it is, like, the whole, I love the idea of Sturk and Toturi, don't get me wrong.
so. But Kana, you
This game
promised.
really pushes the whole Gino and Toturi, so you'll
Unless we're in
see
some stuffy
a little
corner
bit of that
city,
relationship
you
kind
said
of
you'd call me
grow.
by name, remember?
Wait till you see Esty in this game though, because she's like super flirty with Sturk. It's so funny.
Oh, I'm sure I'm sure he doesn't like that.
He tolerates
This is Miss
it.
Toturi's workshop.
He's more confused than anything else, because hot boys just don't understand crazy girls. I mean, that's usually how it works.
Okay, link in the Skype chat for you.
Yay.
And
Alright, let me figure this
Miss
out.
Toturi's just my teacher.
Again,
so it's
people,
okay.
sorry about Brutus. He is very loud, but very sweet. Here's my cuddle muffin. Oh, there
Very
it is.
well.
Oh, darkness, it works. Show message.
Good. That's better. Princess just sounds too, you know. Okay, I understand. There we are, all finished.
Oh my god, it's so cute, but Miss Toturi.
So, what now, Meruru?
Can I have someone
Mr. Rufus
to
seemed
help
rather
me with my hair?
His mood was less than amicable. Ugh. I do not want to go back and have to deal with another one of Rufus's stone-faced lectures.
Yeah, after Meruru, it switched to Tecmo Koei, right?
Yes.
Perhaps, but
Yeah,
Dossier is worried as
yeah,
well.
that should be the last one,
We'll do our
and
best to get returned
published.
to the castle for now.
I was trying to think, wait, did Artanelico come first or second? The answer is Artanelico came first that year.
I'm not leaving yet. Miss
You know what's a fun
Toturi,
fact?
still
You can
haven't
actually
gotten
see the
information
Tecmo
about
Koei
the
office
Dossier.
from the Natsume office.
That's pretty funny.
Good
Just like you can
heavens.
kind of see, what is it?
At least
I know Square Enix and
as soon as
Capcom
you're
are
finished
weirdly
here,
close
okay?
too. Or not Capcom, is it Konami? I can't remember. I just remember once when I went to Square Enix office, like, hey, that's another
Anyway,
company
let's
right
get going,
there
Miss Toturi.
doing stuff. And I was very excited, like a little schoolgirl.
The thing that I love is game companies are in places that you have no idea where they are.
Collecting
I think people expect sort of like the Google, Twitter, Microsoft campus idea, but it's like you can actually see where Square Enix's office from the airport and no one knows you can.
Yep.
Because it's like the corner of El Segundo.
Yep. It's like, you look, there's the airport, you come off the road for the airport, it's like there's Square Enix.
Well, and my favorite part is, like when we did Run to the Sun one year, they ordered pizza for us, and we all got in the elevator, and the pizza guy got with us, and we didn't realize the pizza was for us. And we like got off at the third floor and walked in, and I mean, we knew what we were expecting, and he got off after us and sort of takes 2 steps out of the elevator and goes, "Holy shit, where am I?" It was like, it was the best. I loved it. It was so cute.
I love those moments. They really are
Hold on
fun.
just a second. You're not thinking of leaving town, are you? Out of the question. The area outside town is crawling with monsters. They might not be all that strong,
Ooh.
but
That looks shiny.
oh, that's perfect.
Hey, we've
Courage
now
is
officially
another
beaten my
important
record
part
for
of
most people in
becoming
chat
an
now.
alchemist.
Hello, all
Miss
chat
Toturi.
people.
Hello, chappy balls.
Courage and recklessness are two very different things, Meruru. But
So hopefully you will
you've already made
kind of
up
get
your
through the story stuff and you can actually start enjoying
mind. Miss Toturi,
what the game has to
please say
offer.
something. Don't you think
I
this
forgot the
song
beginning of
is
this game's a
really
little bit on the
further?
long side. It's not Aisha though.
Gathering
Oh my
materials
god.
is a basic skill. So
Aisha
I'd
takes a
like
good
to
half an hour before getting.
Hi,
learn.
Severin.
The forest is right nearby.
Hi, Severin!
See? Even Miss Toturi
I've
agrees.
actually met Severin.
British invasion.
Fine. There's nothing
I know.
dangerous about it.
Hello, Angelic.
Severin is actually really, really
I'll
tall.
insist,
Really?
but only on
when I went to London to meet with him and
Oh,
John,
that's right.
they were both towers over me, but it was really nice. I didn't mind being short.
Seriously? Alice is like 6 foot.
Oh yeah, and I'm only like
4?
5'1".
Yeah, and I'm 5'1".
I'm a little short girl, so it's like, hello. It was very nice though. They took me all around London by foot. It was pretty cool. We watched people
Have you-
protesting the royal wedding the year I went. It was great.
That's right. Have you met David?
I have met David.
He's so sweet.
Be safe out
David's
there.
adorable.
Oh, and take these.
Oh my goodness, we
They'll
played
come in
Cards
handy
Against
if you get into
Humanity.
any trouble.
I love that. Severin's taller than my husband.
Oni.
I mean, and Becky's husband's pretty damn tall.
You're 6'7"?
Crap.
I have to show you, Scott, pictures of my wedding because one of our groomsmen was 6'6".
Oh, thanks a bunch.
I
Okay,
know.
we
I
better
am
scram
Captain
before
Short
Rufus
Lady.
shows
Like,
up.
every time I take pictures with people, I'm always the really tiny person in the picture. Unless I get a picture taken with Becky, then we're the same size.
Kina's joined your party.
Yeah.
Man, I still have that picture of all of you guys giving the big thumbs up to the camera. And when people make really stupid posts, I use it.
Yep.
Yes, I've met Becky's husband
Yep.
because she came to Vancouver for the Olympics.
That was a cool year. Go Canada.
I still have my Vancouver Olympics purse.
I swear, man, they go all out when they do Olympic merch for Canada. It's nuts.
I know. Well, and the crazy thing is it's a perfect size for me to put my wallet and a bottle of water and my 3DS.
I love that. Like, the new one they did for this year was really nice, too, actually. The new little purses they did for Sochi. I don't know if I'd say they were as nice as the Vancouver ones, but they were pretty nice, and I generally don't like stuff from the Bay.
Now let's go.
I hate going into the
Don't
Bay.
jinx us like that.
Hate it with a passion.
Anyway, let's hurry up and get this
And yes,
over
I'm
with.
Canadian, and I should probably appreciate the fact that it is a Canadian department
I
store.
was just
No.
kidding. But yeah, let's do this
Poor
quick.
service, the one I
Oh,
go
there's
to.
something over there.
Ooh, is it time for me to bop something?
Yes, you actually, I think, get to do that. You should be able to.
Okay, so is it gonna be like, okay, yeah.
So it's gonna teach you how to bop the monsters on the head, which you already know how to do.
Yep. Is there a way to automatically grab all the things, or have they not put that in yet?
That is something that I do not believe is in Meruru. Pretty sure it's not in Meruru.
So is it 5 pieces to gather, or 4?
I think it variates in this one. Pretty sure that, like, the gathering points, it's a sporadic number. It's not
Okay.
like there's 1 here, 2 over there. The areas in Meruru are quite large compared to Toturi, so I mean, other than this beginning area that you're in, this is not that big, obviously,
I'm
but
watching all the help pages being created.
yeah. So pretty sure there's more gathering points in this one.
No, it's
Oh, which points are you referring to?
memo.
Oh,
Memo.
memo. Yes, you want to use
Memo.
that. So when you open up your menu, you will have a memo, and memo tells you how to do things, or when people need your help, or when you should be nice to people, which is all the damn time. Once you get into Meruru, I think the thing that you will really enjoy, and I know this is something Becky and I really liked, is the kingdom building system.
Ooh.
So, like in Toturi, you had to get your
Meruru's memo.
Yeah. In this one, Meruru is given tasks to make the kingdom of Arls flourish. So, you know, as you do things, you'll get points.
Oh, it's rotten.
You can still use it. There is always things to use, of whether or not it's rotten. And I'm sure that was a phrasing moment,
Man,
but
I'm
whatever.
having a... We should...
Carrie, no, you don't count!
I'm sure Lord Desi must be worried by now.
Yeah, so you build things as you go on, and the more things you build, the more people you get to come and be all touristy in Arles. So it has a similar element like Annie, where you're sort of you're building to get people to come to Arles, and the more popular you are, the more people you generate, the better the ranking you have.
Okay.
And that's something you actually really have to pay attention to in Meruru. Accent. Stupid me looking at the staff chat for a quick second. You have to pay attention to what your ranking is, because ranking also helps determine sometimes what ending you're going to get, or relationships with certain characters, and there's a lot of little things that the ranking has to do with. Mostly though, it's just make the people come to your city and be all in love with your city.
I need to knock Miss Totori's frilly little socks off.
Oh yes.
I like the innuendo in this game.
There's a lot of it in Meruru. It's particularly worse with Esty. Esty has some lines that once in a while I kind of had to, like, I looked at and I was like, what?
This way. Or over there?
But, you roll with it.
Which way should we go?
I love Esty. Esty is such a good party member in this game, too. Like,
Bunny! Killer Bunny is gonna poke out my eyes with a carrot.
Yeah, the bunnies are jerks in the Atelier series.
Yeah, they have barrels and boxes and mailboxes, and they throw them at me, those jerks.
They also throw carrots at you, too, which I think is really funny. I'm like, no, don't you want that? You clearly want that. That's a carrot. That's a good thing.
Here we go.
The inside of my cape is totally rainbow.
Everybody should have rainbow capes.
I know.
I want a rainbow cape. What gives world I want a rainbow cape? Look at this bunny. He's gonna mess you up.
Seriously?
Totori's
okay.
actually in the game.
So it's the same combat setup as Totori. It's just been tilted slightly.
It's tilted slightly. Like, you're gonna be able to have characters jump in and do the protect move, and trying to think what else. This is also the one where I think they introduced like the really, really big high-level specials you can sometimes do.
I had those in Totori.
You did have those in
But
Totori.
I mean, literally, I think the only time I used one was against the trout flash. Or was it the flash
that
trout?
stupid thing. That was a terrible.
Oh man, I almost died. I had Totori, like, it was Mel and me and Sturk. And Sturk had died, and Totori was at like 10 hit points, and Mel was poisoned, and I had no healing items left. And then all of a sudden it was like, hey, you can do this crazy awesome move with Mel. Would you like to? And I'm like, yes, please. And it killed him.
Yeah, like I said, sometimes it can be brutal when you don't realize, like, you've gone through all your stuff, then you're just like, I feel screwed. But what I love is, in Totori, I don't remember if they brought this item back in Meruru, but there was an item you could cheat with in that battle called the Dimension Egg. And if you built the Dimension Egg, it meant that Totori got, sometimes, depending again on the properties you put on it, she'd have between 2 to, like, 3 turns. In a row?
I never built that.
Yeah, if you built that one item, it was pretty handy to just rush through the battle.
Yeah, we won.
I remember because I built a high quality one and ended up with like 3 turns before the boss even got its first. So I was pretty damn excited. There's actually a boss in Eska and Lagi that is horrific, and it's actually the one I'm having problems with. Like, I got 3 of the character endings and the normal ending when I reviewed it. I'm trying to go back to go get 2 more different endings before I play as Lagi. But there's the bosses in Eska and Lagi are brutal compared to like some of the ones in Totori and Meruru. But so bad. Like, I found the boss in Totori, the big fishy thing. I found it pretty easy, like I said, when I realized that I could use the Dimension Egg to my advantage. And then the bosses in Meruru are really, they're not that hard. Unless you're going for harder endings, then they obviously get harder as you go on. But one of the characters you get in your party is Uncle Gio from Totori. Is it Totri or Verona? I can't remember which one he shows up in. And I love him. Like, he's just this old guy who's like, I'm an old king and I want to be a superhero.
It doesn't sound familiar.
Okay, so I think it might have been Verona.
Oh, I just smashed into my butler. Like, face first.
What are you doing to Rufus? God, Anna. Poor Rufus.
Welcome back, princess.
Like, you make Rufus cry.
Ooh, there was so much judgment in that tone. I'm gonna be in big trouble.
Yeah. When is Meruru not in trouble? That's really what the name of this game is. How Meruru is always in trouble and then gets upset and then figures it out.
And history in the morning, etiquette in the afternoon.
That's kind of what makes her fun, though, as a character. You know, she's not afraid to just figure something out and try again. Though I may think that comes out of Totori's influence, because, damn it, that was Totori's motto for, like, that whole game. It's like, watch me screw up and let me try again.
I hate this part.
Actually, Brutus is not too bad right now. All of a sudden, he's less loud.
Hello, Dessier. Hi, Daddy.
Oh, actually, my favorite line of this game is right at the beginning with Meruru's dad. It's pretty fantastic.
Father, I'm home.
Where have you been, young lady? You promised you would stop sneaking out of the castle. Everyone has been worried sick about you.
Have you thought about what the next game after Meruru is that you're gonna try? Are you gonna try a not Atelier game on the stream, or are you just gonna put them all on the stream?
No. This will be the last Atelier game for a little bit. I actually think I might do Final Fantasy X HD. I've had a couple requests for it. Or I could really make people really angry. And I could do Final Fantasy VI on the iPad. Because I have the capacity to stream that.
Oh god.
No.
I would go with Final Fantasy X myself.
But you haven't heard what it is yet.
I don't know why, but I'm actually kind of excited to play it on my stupidly big TV.
Roy, all the Atelier games don't look like this, but this is the like direct sequel to Totori. It's the third out of the 3 games in the series, so these 3 all look alike. And then the other games are similar looking, but not exactly.
Your
Actually,
favors are consistently absurd.
Verona doesn't look like this.
Oh, that's right, because it's an upscale PS2 game.
No, it's not. It is not an upscale PS2 game. It was running on a different engine.
Oh, okay.
So if you look at the characters in the original version of Verona, they actually all have like little chibi looks on their faces.
Nice.
They look a little chibi. The new version of Verona is running on this graphical engine that you see in Meruru and Totori. So, and people are not happy with you at all about FF6. So I think you got vetoed.
I'm laughing both at the chat and at the game because it's like, I want a favor, Daddy. Oh, your favors are always stupid. I want to be an alchemist. Well, if that's all you want. Wait a minute, you want to do what?
I'm sorry, no, the best part is when she calls him a poopy head. Absolutely. That is my favorite.
Out of all possible, why an alchemist?
I remember because that was on the index for a good 2 weeks.
This guy seriously doesn't look old enough to be her dad.
No, this series is really bad about making people look a certain age.
I mean, he sounds the right age.
Welcome to First Class Alchemist.
Gio's the only one who probably looks his age, and I guess Keith does too.
And more importantly, as the royal princess,
oh my
you have
goodness!
your own duties
Yeah, wait
to
till you meet
attend to.
Keith and Aisha. He's a little on the creeper side. Becky and I don't particularly like him very much, but we like Gio. Gio's ridiculous, especially when he tells you he's the master G. At one point, we were going to do a feature about old men, and that was actually the one I picked.
5 years hence.
Was Uncle Gio.
We must each
Because he's the
fulfill our
best.
royal obligations.
He's better than Stuart
Okay.
Bird.
So this game is going to be 5 years long, in other words.
Yeah.
Okay.
This one's actually And honestly,
Royal
you
obligations?
can really take your time with this
Like
one.
what?
I didn't
Reading
find this one
stupid
very
history
punishing.
books and practicing dumb, boring
Um,
etiquette?
Like, this one I would say is not as punishing as Totori. At all.
You must learn
And then, like I said, when you get to Eska and Logi,
to guide your people toward peace
they
and
feel
prosperity.
even, I would say, even more lenient with time. Which is funny because in Eska and
Born into the
Logi,
royal family.
it actually uses
all
the
burdens
system from Merona for assignments. But what they've done is, instead of it just being you hand in one item, the idea is there's one
Then why
main
haven't we
task.
seen any
And then there's a
sign of
bingo
development?
card
Are
for
you sure you've been doing
all the
your
other
job as
separate
teacher?
tasks that it wants you to do. So even if you just do the one main task, you can still go on and continue the assignments.
Regardless,
And
I will
you're
now
not
approve you
penalized in
becoming
any
an
way.
alchemist.
It's only if you fail the main
Myself
assignment,
clear.
then you're penalized. But it's impossible really to fail the assignments in Eska and Logi. Whereas in Verona, it's really easy to fail the assignments because you only get the 3 years to do it.
You big poopy head!
See? Best line of the whole thing. It just makes you smile.
I'm totally cutting that and making it the introduction video for the RB Gamer channel.
You big poopy head. And I just love the fact that his
Poopy
response
head.
is,
Hey,
Poopy
Meruru,
head.
I'm not finished. Come back here.
like, that was pretty damn brilliant. But, what's nice, like, if you had played Verona first, you kind of would have gotten the sense of how the Arlen series
she
sort of
wants to be
came
an
into its own. Because they kind of build, like, as Becky says, they build off of each other.
However,
So you
this
start to
time
see
is no
bits and
joke.
pieces of where everybody fits in the
Seems
world
surprisingly
and what's
serious.
going on and how they're all interconnected. But I
You're right.
think
She
Totori did a
was
really
certainly
good job of
different from before.
introducing the
What was I supposed
characters
to
if
do
you
with
didn't
her?
play it.
Oh man, I just realized that Rufus is that guy. You are not prepared. He's in everything.
Your Majesty,
Rufus!
I have a suggestion that may
love
allow us to
him.
both fulfill her wish and allay
He's
your
such a
worries.
jerk. He's gonna be the one that gives you all the tasks that you need to,
So he's gonna be my new Gerard.
sort of, if that's what you kind of want to reference him as. He's gonna be the one that's basically you have to go and visit, and yes, he's
Now what do I
Tribaker.
do?
You have to go and see to build all the different things.
Yes.
So like I said, when you build things, pay attention to kind of what you're going to get out of it. Sometimes it's just extra population, sometimes it helps for your alchemy, sometimes it helps for, your fighting. Like, for example, if you build a training center, you might get extra
I'm
experience,
gonna become an alchemist.
right, in
I
battle,
won't give up.
on top of the fact that you get the population bonus.
But how am I
Um,
gonna trick? I mean,
I don't know if it's going to let you do it quite yet. You still have to deal with the fact that it's the beginning of the game.
I
and
can't figure out if this is gonna be Gino or Stark.
Stark takes a long time to get to, so it will
So this is probably
be-
Gino.
If it's Gino...
No, it's
Hey!
Lias.
Oh, Lias. No, Lias is different. He's related to Rufus. They're
Okay.
brothers.
oh hi, Lias.
They are brothers.
Oh,
And,
sorry,
You like
Lias.
all the
Lias.
gatekeeping.
He is related to Rufus.
Are they twins or something?
Rufus is older.
Okay.
And you'll know that because when the game goes on and you start to do their plot line, it's the younger brother, older brother complex.
Right.
The younger brother who wants to be like the older brother who wishes the younger brother would get his crap together.
Oh, I'm sorry, yeah, for the other people who came in late, with me is Sam Marcello, otherwise known as Nyx, and she is like the Atelier queen of RP Gamer. She basically reviews all the Atelier games for us, and she's actually the one that recommended that I start this, and so she had really good advice, so I was like, hey, you should come on while I start Atelier Meruru, because I want to give away a couple copies of Atelier games, and you can help me do that.
That's well. I mean, I have the one here.
I hope all this rampaging around
And
isn't causing
because
your
Chris and
brother
I
too much
actually
headaches.
combined our game collections together, I'm going to give away the copy that I played.
Sweet! That's gonna be great. So we're gonna have at least, what, 2 copies to give away.
Yep. In fact, that's actually something that I would really like to start doing in general is when I finish a game and I start a new game, I'll give away my old one.
How many doubles do you and Chris exactly do?
A lot.
He's really busy. So
Well, then that'll actually be kind of fun. You can give away some of your duplicates and not feel bad. You'll know they're going to a good home.
Well, and there's a lot of games that we've played and we're never going to play again that I think would be exciting to give away on the stream. Like, I finished Professor Layton like 3 days after I got it, but Chris isn't interested in playing it. Why not give it away on the stream?
Yay!
Yay! More giveaways!
We always like doing giveaways at RP Gamer. It's always fun for us to give back to the readers who, you know, still keep us afloat. And it's really fantastic, and I am very appreciative, let's put it that way.
Is Brutus playing with a squeaky toy?
That's Dakota.
Okay.
She's trying to get in, except that I've shut the door, and she's very upset that she can't get in.
Alright, Lias. See you later.
And I don't want her taking the squeaky toy and bopping Brutus in the face with it. Because she will.
Hey, hold on.
She is not, she's pretty much my diva. I have a diva dog, and I have
Well,
my little prince who sits on the floor and is like, I have to be worried.
Lias's VA is really familiar to me.
I'm trying to remember who it is, actually. There's quite a few recognizable VAs in Meruru.
But yeah, the butler's totally Troy Baker, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not crazy.
Nope, it's Troy Baker.
what kind of trouble has she gotten herself into this time? I hope it
Actually,
doesn't get out of
one
hand.
game that I think would be amazing to stream, it's not technically an RPG, but it would be amazing to stream Catherine.
I think that would be a very fun one to do.
And,
Once in a while here, we're gonna just do a not RPG for the sake of a not RPG.
well, and, it would be really cool because I could take the feedback of the people in the chat to decide which chord I'm gonna pull.
Oh my god, yes, of course. Scott, I don't think has actually finished Catherine, and I keep telling him at some point he has to, but he kind of scolded me. He's all like, but you keep playing the PS3 and never giving it back, and why, and I'm just like, that's because, no, it's mine.
Gather up all your ingredients?
That's mine. That's all I usually have to it.
Well, the thing
Except he beat South Park before I did. I was very
kind of
sad.
hit a little snag.
Because he promised I was gonna play it first.
Yeah, I told Chris that, he was gonna play Bravely Default first.
See, we have to be good to our spouses.
Yeah, he's like 25 hours in and I'm like 45 hours in.
Being a princess sounds really complicated.
So you'll be excited to see who comes back in
What are
Toturi.
you going to
If
do
there were
now?
characters you really liked, there's a good chunk come back.
I don't think
Not
Mel
giving
comes
up,
back, does she?
that's for sure.
Yeah.
Just managed
Ooh.
to
No,
be
Mel
first
doesn't.
up in
Sorry,
becoming
Mimi
an
does, but
alchemist
Mel.
princess.
Ooh, Mimi. I liked Mimi.
You get Mimi, and Mimi has issues with other people in the story, as always.
What's new?
Ours is a real
There's nothing ever new with Mimi. Mimi is the same brat as always. I'm just sort of sad because Cordy doesn't come back in Meruru, and I loved Cordy. She was like one of my favorites.
Cordelia? Yeah.
Yeah, I loved Cordelia. She was so horrible to people.
That's why I officially refuse to
Every
leave
so
this
often you gotta
workshop
have like that
until
one
Dad
character
comes to
who
his
just,
senses.
you're just like, you're so awful,
Are you sure you want
and
to
I
be
love
the
you.
princess, Miss Toturi?
That is her. Yeah,
Oh,
Rufy is
don't
Troy
worry
Baker.
about me.
Um,
Meruru is free to use the
I
workshop
don't
whenever
remember
she
who
wants.
Sturk is.
But growing as an alchemist
I
is
love
going
you,
to be very
Sturkenberg.
difficult
Your name
without
is very
your father's
special,
approval.
Oh, hang on. I'm losing my headset.
You're right.
Oh wait, no, it was Toturi where he has the stupid puppy.
That's better. Sorry for the scuffles.
No worries.
Why don't you try
Liam
showing
O'Brien,
me how
that's
you can
who
help in the
Sturkenberg
development
is. He's
of
the same
this?
voice actor as Lazard from Valkyrie Profile.
Ah!
Oh,
Well, no, like the second Lazard, not the first,
kingdom.
because
That's
the first person who
brilliant.
played Lazard kind of died,
So, how do I do
the
that?
original voice, so Liam O'Brien is the new voice. And he's always been Sturkenberg. I love Liam O'Brien, though.
Good question. I'm not
Because he always
sure I
plays
can help you
those
there.
male characters that are just like, I don't know why I'm in this game, and I need to get out somehow, help me.
So, how long between the end of Toturi and the start of Meruru has passed?
I'm trying to remember, actually.
I want to say it's 2
Oh.
years.
It's not a long amount of time, that's for sure. Especially compared to Rorona and Toturi.
Right, because that was like a decade.
He's more
Yeah.
familiar with Arl's kingdom than anyone.
And this one,
Good advice.
I don't remember. I know it's not that long because, like I said, Toturi's not that much old. I don't remember, unfortunately. It's not coming to me.
Sorry, give me 1 second, guys. I got a work text I need to answer.
Yeah, Sturkenberg does get a little bit kind of crazy in Meruru, but in all honesty, when it comes to Sturkenberg in Meruru, he really does behave like he doesn't belong, which I kind of love at the same time. He's just kind of like, I don't know why I'm here, but I'm here. Also, I want to form a form of knights. We should all have knights. And to answer the other question about Lazard's original VA, he had cancer and passed away. And by that I mean, it was a transgender voice actress. So, take that, you know. Also, somebody seems to be at my door, because my bulldog is awake, and that is not right. Bulldog, what are you doing? What's the matter? Are you upset?
You really think he'd be willing to help? I feel like I'd just be asking
My English
for
bulldog is
another
giving attitude
stone-cold
one.
lecture. You're really just no good at dealing with him, huh? Fine. I'll go and talk to him myself tomorrow. But you two must be exhausted from your trip outside. Stay here tonight and you can start fresh in the morning. Miss Toturi? I'm back! Oh, Meruru!
Yeah.
Did you just wake up?
But yes, it's always unfortunate to hear when voice actors pass away, especially when their voice is very recognizable.
Yep.
And Lizard was my favorite character in the original Valkyrie profile, so I loved the original voice actress. Becky says that apparently Toturi is a vampire and she never gets older.
Okay.
That is totally a possibility, but then the question is, who did it? Who is the vampire, Becky? Because I don't think Toturi would make a good vampire queen. Like I said, we should all figure out suggestions for Anna as to what she should stream, because there's a lot of entertaining things that could happen.
Yes, and I've set up the Elgato so that I can now stream Wii U games.
Ooh!
So I actually think it might be fun to stream the Mario game with the kitties.
Oh, Mario 3D World.
Yeah.
I like
Does that have online play or just local multiplayer?
But Becky, Keith Griff can't be the vampire because they're not in the same world. It doesn't work.
I have a memo.
You have a memo. You need to check. See what the memo wants from you.
I have to go to the castle.
Yes, Rufus is now going to explain to you the kingdom system, which
Okay.
is awesome sauce. It's like my favorite.
First, I want to save.
Saving kind of a big one in this one. Do it often. You are not leaving, you stupid Animal Crossing person. I told you, Wiggle is a dystopia. Everybody stays.
Wait, you can make people not leave?
In the new Animal Crossing, yeah. Because they'll be like, oh my god, like, you've neglected me, I'm leaving. And I'm like, nobody leaves Wiggle. Nobody.
Nobody leaves.
Nobody leaves. I've decided that my Animal Crossing town is in fact a dystopia.
Oh, cool. Oni for free.
Yep.
Oh, that's nice. That used to be like the thing that I would have to go get.
Yeah. Oni is free and water is free, so...
Yeah, water was always free.
It was always free, so... Oni, now free, and... In Aisha, actually there's a couple different things that are free.
There's
yeah.
no point in picking up the E ones, I don't think.
No. I mean, if you can avoid it, don't keep those, but... If you just have no other means, you use them in something like supplement. Because supplement, it doesn't really matter what you
What
put
the
in.
level is, right?
Yeah. It never matters, so you don't have to worry.
Oh, I should pull up some water as well.
I was gonna say, that one is kind of important. You need that for just about everything.
I know, I was constantly drawing water. I actually ended up going with my bags empty to... You remember that place where the griffin was in Totori? Because the well water was better there?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay, now I'm going to dump all this into my workshop. Actually, I should just
To be able to
fill up my last 4 spots with more unis.
In this one, you should be able to make your basket larger. I don't remember if that was in Totori, but...
It was. You had to go... It was really slickly hidden. I had to look it up. It was like you had to go to the shop with your basket at like 56 out of 60.
Yeah.
How do I dump my basket into...
In this one, you send your basket. So, this time around... And you get the recipe...
No, don't I have like a holding spot?
You do. Because in this one, I think you can also make... I'm pretty sure you can make the portable container.
Yeah, there was a portable container in the other one too.
Yeah. I know, I think portable container, I'm trying to remember when it comes into Meruru. I can't remember if it's somewhere in the middle or if it was really late. I think it was in the middle. Because I can't remember if that's a Rorona recipe or...
So, I can't dump stuff from my basket into my container yet?
Actually, why don't you click your menu while you're outside. When you're in, obviously, in the Atelier, absolutely can.
Yeah,
but
I just don't know how.
Probably not yet.
Because I went inside the Atelier and it wasn't like, hey, dump your crap.
Okay, open your menu. Let's see if container is listed at the top. If it is not, then go up the stairs and your container's right there. The container's supposed to be here.
I might just have to go advance the story first. I might have gotten a little excited.
Yeah, okay, your container's not listed yet. Yeah, it probably is because I haven't given you the synthesis tutorial yet. Wait, maybe? I'm trying to remember now.
Okay, I don't remember.
I'm like a 5-year-old. Sometimes I'm like... Yeah, you know what? Go see Rufus first. And then back and we'll figure out your...
Follow Namaki Road past Artisan's Way.
I think this one, the fast travel is it's already there, so you should be able to just...
Nope, not yet.
Oh! Balls. Balls. That is unacceptable. Fast travel is like the best thing about Escalade. It's right there!
Well, and it's in Totori too, but I ended up not using it all the time because I wanted to trigger scenes.
Yeah. That was the only tricky part, but in Escalade, it doesn't seem to matter too much. You can fast travel and it's...
Closed.
Doesn't do
Off
anything.
stocking up new goods. Get excited for the Grand Tree opening. Hannah.
I guess I can get excited about that stuff. Oh, I don't know if I knew Mario 3D World was local only because I don't think I've ever bothered to try to do it online. I'm pretty sure there's no online for it. Then again, I don't really play Mario because my level of care for Mario is kind of 0. But that one I played because my nephews really liked it, so we played it together, and it was pretty fun. Stevie's kind of awful at Mario games, though, which drives me crazy. He just wants to rush to the end of the level, and I'm the one who's like, I must get all the little things in the level. Stevie's like, no, we have to get to the end of the level. There's a time limit. I'm like, in Mario, it doesn't feel like it matters. Until, 30 seconds later, and then it's like, and you're just like, ah! Stupid Mario.
Oh, you know what?
Yes.
We should give away a copy of the game.
We should.
Okay.
So, wait, your very nice little copy or the big limited edition?
Ooh.
Which one do you guys want first? What do you want? You want the limited edition or the...
Now, I have, like, the nice copy with the soundtrack and everything included.
Oh, you do? Okay.
I do.
There you go. So they're both limited editions. Doesn't matter.
I've been waiting for you, Princess.
All right.
Miss Toturi
So,
has told me
it is a physical PS3 copy. Is it region locked?
In Europe, they can play our NA ones on their PS3.
Okay, so it's not region locked, and we'll open up the first copy to worldwide shipping. So if you are interested in a copy of Atelier Totori, which is the game that I played before Atelier Meruru, and you can watch the videos if you didn't, although I think just about everybody here watched me play through at least some of Totori. Shout barrel in the chat.
Yep. Give us a barrel.
We'll take all the people and do a random generated number and pick a winner.
Your royal duty and your love of alchemy. You're trying to find a way to balance them, are you not?
Well, not exactly. But I guess it's close
Yeah,
enough.
we have one barrel so far. Barrel. Barrel.
After hearing your
barrel.
proposal to use alchemy to advance the kingdom, I've devised a strategy for you.
Give you guys a few seconds
Let's
to do it.
begin with the end.
Yeah, don't forget that it takes about
Princess,
45
It
seconds
will
for
be
this to all
your
catch up.
duty to develop the kingdom
Woohoo!
using alchemy.
And I suspect there are a couple people that are frantically actually registering a Twitch name for once.
Who wants to get a
By
copy? Well,
helping
we
our
still
kingdom
haven't
match the growth
another
of surrounding
copy.
areas.
Okay.
You will be fulfilling
That's
your royal duty.
okay. We have two.
I don't really get it. But I should just
Who
use
knows? We'll
alchemy to
see. I
help
mean,
people, right?
depending on
Would
how
Dad
things
be okay
roll,
with that?
I might be able to swing some more prizes at some point. So we'll see what we
It's up
can
to
do.
you. He might not say it, but Lord Dessier has high hopes for you.
I think Anna should stream a Rune
How
Factory
can you
game,
be
but
so
that's just
sure? I've never seen him react like that.
obviously the
before.
good one, not the bad one.
The problem is the only one that I'm set up to stream right now is tied to Destiny.
Oh no! Don't play some Destiny nonsense. No. Nah.
Lord Dessier is simply
Honestly, I would love to
concerned for
watch you
your
play Harvest Moon though.
safety. He knows just how dangerous alchemy can be.
Let's see how who Anna marries.
No, I want to see Twitch plays Harvest Moon. Like Twitch plays Pokemon.
Oh my
Never
goodness,
mind.
that'd be amazing.
Come with me.
Actually,
to my
maybe
study.
that's what I should do.
I'll
That's what I
outline
should
my
get my
plan in
Twitch
greater
stream for.
detail.
To play Harvest Moon for people. You guys can tell me who I'm supposed to marry and work towards, and I'll probably tell you, well, you're crazy, that person's too hard to get. I want the person with the grass as their favorite item. Oh, people apparently own.
Okay,
Guys, you're not helping!
we're gonna... That's okay, we got 2 barrels.
We got to go.
Random.org. We'll have...
All right then.
Butter
allow
tart
me
is
to
1.
explain.
And we'll have Angelic as 2.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
And the magical results say... doo-doo-doo, Butter tart's the winner.
Yay! So there you go. Evil
So-
butter tart.
What we'll do is, Butter Tart, if you can do me a big favor, Nyx will say hello and wave her hand in chat. If you can send her a Twitch message with your snail mail, we will
Please.
get you out your copy.
Yep.
I'm sorry, evil Butter Tart.
Evil butter tart.
Evil.
And I will actually double check that I have wonderful, wonderful bubble mailers. Hello, computer. We're not trying to go to howlongtobeat.com. We're trying to let somebody win a prize here. Hi. Pick me. Send me a
So, that's
message.
essentially what I have in mind for you. Were you able to
Message.
grasp the overall picture?
Please. I'm the crazy person in the chat room. Message me.
Maybe?
And I will make sure it gets mailed out. ASAParonis.
I'm sure it will make more sense once you actually.
Because I
begin
have
your
bubble
task.
mailers. I do have one more.
As
This
this is
is
your
great.
first time, I have prepared a simple assignment for
Butter tarts are so good. The
They
problem, see, here is the problem that I have, and this is what I define as a really evil butter tart. Is butter tarts with nuts are gross.
I don't like butter tarts with nuts either.
Oh, I want a good butter tart with a deliciously creamy filling and raisins. That's it. No nuts.
Yep. They're just, they're yummy. It's just they're not good for you. Is the problem. But you know what? I mean, I don't eat them very often. 'Cause
Deliver pie to the soldier.
I
Who
am-
has signed that? Is that my dad?
No.
Dej tea?
I don't know who assigned it to you.
There are complaints coming
Requires
in from
effort,
soldiers
though.
stationed in Moyori Forest.
Thank you, Evil
regarding
Butter
a
Tart.
food shortage.
Thank you.
Please deliver some food to them as soon as possible in order to improve their living conditions.
So let me see here.
Okay.
I guess I should put
Thanks,
RP
Rufus.
Gamer on
I'll
this
just head over
mail
there right now and...
slip that I have here.
One moment, if you please. I'm not finished.
Next time I go to Shoppers Drug Mart, we are going to go party with the mail. And I will make sure that it gets sent.
It's always interesting trying to explain to people the name of the stores that we have in Canada as opposed to the stores that they have in the US. Because it's like, oh, I used to work at a grocery store. Yeah, which one? The Great Canadian Superstore. And I get this look like, come on, seriously, where did you work?
And you're all like, no.
It's like, hang on. And even better was Alice and David came. And I'm like, dude, we totally should go to Shoppers Drug Mart and pick up like some goodies to snack on. And they were like,
The hell?
what?
We
I
took
guess-
David
Is
and
that
John
the only
to the
impression I've left on you?
Metro supermarkets, and they were very confused.
I
Now
took them
on,
to
you'll be leaving
Superstore.
town more
They
frequently,
bought maple syrup.
so I'll be
for
assigning
Pancake
you
Day.
an escort, just to be safe.
Oh, they came to visit during Pancake Day?
No. It was actually like a week after they got home.
You may enter.
Ah!
So they both bought maple syrups for their mums.
Yeah. I love mums. Mums are great. I have a pretty kick-ass mum
This is
myself.
my guard? You're sending your little brother to tag after me?
He's pretty kick-ass in battle.
Okay.
He may look like a tool,
I know he's still in training.
may
but
behave
he does
like a
have
tool.
live battle experience.
but he's
He should
pretty...
be of some help at least.
He's a pretty strong guy. He can hold his own.
Listen, it's not like I wanted this
No,
assignment.
where is my
I'm
Twitch
only doing
messages?
this
I
'cause
would
my
like to
brother
be able
asked
to
me
put this person's
I
mailing
think-
stuff in his envelope.
I think this is the same VA as Tiz in Bravely Default. I think that's why I'm...
You're so funny, Elias.
Stumped.
Anyway, thanks for
Yeah.
coming along.
Hello, Earth to Twitch. Where is the private message dealy thing?
On the left-hand side, you'll see your name, profile, following messages.
Okay, there we go. I'm trying to make it work. And then my computer's like, here, you clearly want 2 versions of the stream. No, I don't.
Memo.
You got a memo. Apparently they sell something special at the beer store, but I don't know what it is, Becky. What do they sell at the beer store besides beer? On
I
this?
should head back and tell Miss Totori.
Here we go. Messages. Messages.
Hey, you gonna come with me?
Also, Evil Butter Tart, you were totally getting a printing ball. It's an inflatable ball that you would take to like the beach. That is also coming with your prize. Because everybody wants an inflatable printing ball. It's pretty big actually. I had to keep them away from the dogs because Dakota thought that was a
Chew toy?
great idea. She was like, I want it, and I was like, no, Dakota, you don't get to have the ball. Evil Butter Tart, are you Canadian? If you are, I love you 10 times more. Okay. I will make sure this goes out very soon.
Yeah, there's an actually a really interesting documentary that just got kickstarted that I'm looking forward to seeing. It's actually about the beer store and the LCBO because the market for microbrews and small wineries in Canada has actually been completely choked out from the LCBO. And
Yep.
it's like something that no one is talking about, so they did a big name and shame documentary.
Absolutely. Well, I mean, it's kind of sad when some of the biggest microbrews are really struggling to keep up. Now, I mean, it's not as bad in Toronto because, I mean, there's enough microbreweries that they get as much publicity at the LCBO, obviously, than anywhere else. But some of the other, like, they have,
says it's gonna be fine.
like, the beer store, because I can't remember, is beer store province-wide? Because I know, like, obviously LCBO is...
Yeah,
Ontario.
Beer store is an Ontario thing.
Rufus will make sure it
Okay,
all
it is, okay.
As a
I'm lost. I know, like, some of the microbreweries, I mean, I've seen some of them get pretty good publicity, and some just not at all. Like Mill Street. I can find Mill Street anywhere I go now, which just makes me so happy! But I don't really drink beer as much anymore. So I am drinking one right now, which is not normal.
Hey, wait a minute. How did Totori get her cauldrons here?
Magic. That's all I got.
Don't worry.
All magic.
Two cauldrons here, just in case. I've done this kind of
Because,
thing before.
let's face it, I don't have any other explanations for you.
so much!
Yay!
So now this workshop belongs to you
New
and
Scotland
me, right?
people!
No, New Zealand!
Not New Zealand!
New Zealand!
Everything in that
Aw,
video
you people.
is yours too.
You people ruined poor Nova Scotia, which is actually originally called New Scotland. Way to ruin the Scottish.
Nova Scotia. Yeah, and for those who are trying to figure out why on earth I'm calling Nova Scotia New Zealand, at one point a couple years ago on the RPG cast, we had someone called Shaman who had started to write in, and he signed his one day he signed his letter, Shaman from Dartmouth, NS. And Chris was like, Dartmouth, NS? What's NS? New Zealand?
Chris can be an awkward fellow sometimes. Oh, the inflatable ball was kind of a last minute thing because I just realized I still had some from Extra Life.
To basket. Oh, here we go. Here's my
I am
container.
actually sending Frozen Babylon one for the baby.
Yay.
Because I know he will appreciate it.
Yes. That's like one of the only Prinny things I don't own. I have everything else Prinny. I even have the stress ball pill.
That's pretty awesome.
Wow, this thing is overflowing.
I actually ended up...
But are
I
you
didn't...
sure this is
I was trying to find the damn pink Prinny online.
Of course.
The only one I wanted, and then the last time I went to Run to the Sun, Now was like, you know what? I'm just gonna give you my pink one.
Last
know,
but not least,
That's
I
awesome.
can't seem to find it. And I just said, like, no, I can't find it anywhere, and I want to get one to support you guys. And she's like, I'll just give you mine. So I have one, and it's in it's in the man cave.
Nice. Yeah, the year that we went to Run to the Sun was the year that they did their first big press conference.
Mhm.
So we were the first people in the world to own green Prinnies.
That's pretty awesome.
It was cool. We weren't allowed taking pictures of it, and we weren't even allowed acknowledging we had it for like a month.
I remember seeing the pink one. I was like, no, I must have Big Sister because she's pink, and her name is Big Sister. I love Prinnies. I just think they're so cute, and I don't even like Disgaea.
I
No,
have
I
like
think it's
I
serious.
have the blue one, and I have the pink one, and I have the green one, and I have the two that you can unzip their tummies and put stuff in them, and I have the Lahara one,
Yep,
and I
that's
have a little plastic one, and I have the pill.
have
I
a
think that's all.
Prinny PSP case actually.
Chris has that.
Yeah, and I love it. Honestly, I've dropped my PSP like once or twice, and that thing has actually been really awesome.
Yeah, I was actually really impressed by the quality of that thing. Because, yeah, he just pitches his PSP into his bag when he was using it.
There are all kinds of recipes out there just
Chris sounds
waiting to be
abusive
discovered.
towards things. You pitch it in your bag, Anna. That's just mean.
Pumped!
Pitching
Let's
things.
get this show on the road!
Meanwhile, there's me. I'm Queen Delicate. Meanwhile, then I accidentally drop it and I cry like a
By
baby.
the way, did you already receive your first task? Yep. I have to deliver some food to a soldier stationed in the forest.
Especially like if I accidentally drop the Vita, I cry like a baby. I'm like,
Great.
I'm not allowed to own nice things.
Here,
Meanwhile, it's
on this page
fine.
in your book.
But I mean, I'm
Yeah, if I'm going to Butterfingers, I'm invariably going to Butterfingers the Go. And I really appreciate the fact that that thing, like, Chris has like this awesome, like, self-contained container on it.
Yeah.
That it's like you basically unwind it and then flip open the PSP, and you can use it as a stand and stuff like that. It's really cool. And yeah, if I drop it, there's no damage to it.
Oh, that's crazy.
Alchemy pie? What's that gonna taste like?
Pie!
Always
is this like a barrel?
Yes.
Okay.
But barrels are still
You'll
there.
have to find out for
There's
yourself.
always barrels.
All the
Hey,
ingredients are waiting for you.
You know what my favorite part about Annie was?
Let's give it a shot.
What?
My shop got upgraded and the barrels disappeared and all the customers complained that I had no more barrels.
Damn straight. Can't just like stop selling barrels one day and then expect that people are not gonna notice. Actually, I loved running the shop in that game for sure.
Yeah, this doesn't even use MP.
Nope. Also, I just more so liked Pepe's dialogue. Pepe was just. I'm more mad actually that after I played Annie, Atelier Lena came out, and Lena is actually about a traveling merchant. So you get to have a wagon, and you roll around from town to town in a wagon. I was like, I want. Oh my god! Somebody just moved into my Animal Crossing town, and the town's name is Your Mom. What the hell? What the hell, random person? Where's your house? I don't even know where. Oh, your house is over here. I didn't even notice you like moved in. I am horrible at like this dystopia thing. Right, because I haven't really been playing Animal
Miss
Crossing.
Toggery, this pie looks crazy delicious.
Because, you know,
I'm
backlog
gonna
challenge.
try a little bite. It's amazing.
I still haven't even played
It
my
looks
new
like it came
Batman
out
game.
well. I'm sure that soldier will be pleased as punch with your pie.
Because Batman.
Thanks.
And I'm sure you can all hear a Labrador Retriever yelling in the background, because clearly she must have seen the squirrel.
I'm
Oh,
actually my cat would be going crazy if she was out here because there's actually a bird sitting on my front deck.
Oh, jeez.
And she comes to the window when the squirrels or the birds come, and she chitters at them.
Oh, jeez. You know, Coda gets into the pouncing position when there is a bird that is not allowed to be in her yard.
Red starter recipes.
Yeah.
Learn supplement, healing salve, homemade pie.
So you got all
Wait, those were all the things that I knew already.
Yeah, no, it's just reminding you, hey, these are some things you got, or
Right.
that you've already learned how to do.
My memo. Okay.
No.
Can I just move everything?
No, I don't think so. Yeah, anyways. It's just reminding you.
Oh
here's
no,
all
this
the
is
stuff.
container. Okay. Yeah, I want to move all this stuff.
Yeah, you should be able to do it now. Like, the container should be on the second floor.
Yeah, but I don't know how to.
Okay, so go up to your container
Okay.
after she's done reading
Whoops.
the book.
Yeah, I did. I can only do these one at a time. That seems
Um,
silly.
I know once you go, like, back in and out of your
Yeah,
house.
maybe I'll go in and out and see if that works. 'Cause that just seems ridiculous.
Yeah, that seems odd. If that's the case, it shouldn't be.
You can now use the shortcut function.
There you go, now you get your shortcut function.
Okay, let's go back inside. See if my stuff will go inside now.
No?
No, it didn't.
Oh, nope, but your container's now listed at the top of your menu.
Yeah.
You know what? Just toss it all in for now, and then just as you're playing on, hopefully it'll let you do what you need to do. Ah. Oh look, somebody's online on your game.
Oh, yeah, I always forget that I'm signed into Chris's PSN while I'm playing, and I don't think to sign out.
Yeah, it's okay. Chris gets trophies.
Well, no. Yeah, and it's just people see the notifications. I should take that. And I can craft from my container like normal, right?
Yep.
Okay.
That part, there shouldn't be any real difference.
Okay, so I need to go to the world map, right?
Check your memo.
Oh, fine.
Check your memo. Memo. I really like that word for some reason. No.
Soldier in Moyori Forest.
So yeah, you're going to Yori Forest to go give your pads. Pads. To the starving soldiers.
When come back, bring pie.
And then when you get you have to pay them in pie.
Oh, yes, that was like that in Totori as well.
Yep.
Although
But
I
there's
didn't really use them.
This one.
I didn't get that deep into that system.
You'll want to use them in Meruru for sure.
Okay.
Because they are very handy when you have to start making some bigger stuff. And in Eska and Logi, you absolutely have to use them. I'm trying to remember if in Aisha I went nuts with the Homs. I don't think I did. No, I don't think I really bothered with them in Aisha, but I know I used them a lot in Meruru, and I know I used them a lot in Eska and Logi. Because in Eska and Logi, like, the only way to get certain benefits to items was to make the Homs, craft a crap ton of them. Which is fun. Everybody should use the Homs. The Homs are so much cuter, though, in the Arlen series, though. I don't really like them as much in the Dusk games.
Whoa, this world map is very busy.
Oh, yeah. That's because you're going to start putting stuff on top of it.
Oh, that's right.
Once you start making your kingdom bigger, you're going to start putting crap on top of it.
So, I guess I have to go all the way to the... Oh, it's got a thingy on it. Cool.
Yep. Again, you're early enough on, like, it's still giving you all this stuff.
Right. Oh, goodness, I'm sorry.
Allowed. And I will continue to ship Meruru and Karina, because they are so cute!
So should I just take all the grass, even though it's rotten and E?
You can, like I said, and you can usually, like I said, shove it in for supplements. When in doubt, if you don't want to waste good ingredients on supplements, you can do it that way.
I'm hungry.
Everybody's hungry.
Wow, that'll give me a 10-star success rate.
There you go. You should be able to do it no problem. That's the one thing about this game is not every task that you get you can do right from the get-go automatically. Like sometimes you'll have to do it in parts just because you often don't have enough of, let's say, a core item that you need.
What are you doing here?
But again, Meruru's a little bit better in the sense that it gives you 5 years to play with. So
I heard you were having some food troubles.
you don't have to feel like you need to have a panic attack.
Totori had 6.
Yes, and Totori still made you panic.
Oh no.
Because Totori was a lot more regimental about what it
this looks
wanted.
amazing. Thank you,
This one's
Princess.
still,
I'm
again,
feeling
a little
better
bit on the
already.
regimental side, but lenient for some things, so...
Gotcha.
the tasks are not always ridiculous, let's put it that way. The shipbuilding task is usually the one that always screwed everybody up in Totori for some reason. That was the first thing I did. Like, as soon as they said, you need to build a ship, I said, okay.
And now it's officially mission.
That took me like 2 years, because I had none of the wood.
Yeah, and that's the hardest item to get, usually.
Good job. We should head back to the
Because
castle
it's
and
not
look
something
for
you
the
have all the
right away.
time.
Well, and the problem that I ended up having with Totori was that I miscounted the number of things that I needed to build for the ship. So I went to the woods and I got enough wood. I crafted 5 of the 6 things, not realizing I was missing something. And then I went back and turned them all in. Well, it's like a month between our land and the little village.
Yeah.
So I ended up wasting 2 months traveling back and forth, and then another half a month going back and forth to the place with the woods.
Did you not build the item that automatically takes you back to the workshop?
No.
There's your problem. There's an item that you can build. Actually, there's 2 very key items, and as soon as they come up in Meruru, try to build them as fast as you can. One of them is the speedy shoes, right? They're winged shoes that will make you run faster. And then there is a little portal that you can build, and the portal will always automatically take you back to the workshop.
Okay. Are those consumables or?
Nope. Once you have them, they're yours to keep.
Everything seems
They don't
to
get
have gone
consumed.
well. She's more
So you can use them over and over and over again.
Who's this?
I'm not as far in the stream apparently. You're still talking to Pie Man on the stream. Yeah, like Viking said, they're pretty easy recipes to miss, but as soon as like you have them, like in Meruru, make them. Make them because honestly, it will make your life a million times easier.
Well, I like the fact that gathering isn't 5, it's 4.
Yeah, it's usually not too bad. Oh, this is Esty.
Oh, right, you were talking about her.
Yeah, Esty's like a little ninja in this game. And
Sneaky
like
Raikou Ninja.
She's a little creepy stalker woman. Who wants a husband?
Keep hitting the wrong button. Oh, okay, so she swings different.
Yeah, in this game, she is all about the man, because she wants Stork to be her hubby.
They're so slow.
Like, she meets Stork and she's just like, I must have him. And Stork is like, no. Just no. No, lady. You scare me. I'm sorry, like, poor Stork. I swear, I don't understand how he's in this series. He's like some guy who just is so out of place.
The bunnies fart when I defeat them.
Yep. I don't know why that is.
Ding!
I feel like I got a little stronger.
Wait till you can start swinging that staff of yours and then the bunnies just disappear. Because you're too awesome for the bunnies. And so there should also be accessories in Meruru that you can also craft for getting more battle experience or more synthesis experience if you want to swing one way or the other or try to balance it out. Like I said, sometimes it's hard. Like sometimes you find yourself kind of into one system over the other, and I mean, where the Atelier series usually falters is that their battle systems are a little on the overly simplistic side, so they're not always the most interesting to engage with. Their alchemy systems are always so complex that you're just kind of like, ooh, I want to make all the things. Which was always my biggest downfall with this series. It was always me being like, I want to make all the things.
I want to get up here.
So yeah.
I don't think I can yet.
Might not
It's
be able
wolves,
to. No, not
so
yet. Not yet. Soon.
I'm so impatient.
Yeah, that's gonna watch.
Horsies! Whoa! Ponies!
Yep. Boonies.
I like the fact that these characters are like all AoE.
Yeah.
Yay, the delightful pony sound effects are back.
That was nothing.
Yes, Meruru is all leg.
Yep. She is
Pony
made
balls!
she's made of leg.
These guys are so
Like I said, that outfit. The outfit just
Yeah, the outfit accentuates it. But I mean, hey, for what it's worth. I mean, I actually know people that are all legs and no torso, so I am all torso and no legs.
yeah, I don't really have legs either. I'm a little stumpy.
Well, and here's my dilemma is, I think it's the same in Canada, but in the US, an inseam of a petite is 28 inches, and my inseam's 26.
Yeah.
All of my shortness is in my legs. In fact, it's cool because when Chris and I sit side by side on the couch, we're actually the same height.
Huh.
The advantage.
So this weird roguelike game is very weird looking.
Way to go, guys!
Shark fin soup. Interesting name.
Ooh, I see a spot.
What'd you find?
You're right, these areas are way bigger.
Oh yeah, and they will get even bigger as you go.
Because it's like, I remember there are areas like this, but there's like special trophies for exploring them all.
Yeah. Whereas in this one, most of the areas you start out in, they are just big.
Watch out!
They're just big.
Oh, these guys are too spaced out for me to AoE.
Yep. You might have to find a different approach. Other than just, you can always just walk up and just whack them.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Be careful.
Just whack them. Makes life easier.
Wow, my maid is actually weaker than me. I don't want her to guard me.
Here I go.
Yeah, probably not. Get Lias usually to do it if you can.
Yeah.
Like, if his gauge is higher, go for him, because he can actually, he's a meat shield, he can take a hit.
Ding!
Whereas, oh my goodness, Karina, not so much. She really can't take a hit. Actually, like I said, once you can replace her, she's probably one of the characters that's easier to replace and you don't feel so bad about.
Man, I replaced Gino. I didn't care.
Oh no, I didn't use Gino and Meruru either. I had the same party you did. I mostly did Sturk and Melvi because
They just made the most sense.
they made a lot of sense. And I mean, I did throw in Rorona once in a while too, just to have the extra alchemist.
I was actually really hesitant to use her because I was like, Totori's like useless as tits on a bowl. Why would I want to have? Oh, those are enemies. Why would I want to have another alchemist with me that's totally useless? You know?
Yeah, I mean, you can make the alchemist obviously not useless as tits on a bowl, but you have to really craft.
Really good weapons and accessories.
Like at the beginning of the games, yes, they're not exactly the strongest. When you play Asuka and Logi, however, joke's on the alchemist, they're the strongest people in the party.
Really?
At the beginning of the game, yep.
I got a
They
main.
actually have power attacks for a change of pace.
Oh, cool.
Like the other characters do.
These guys are so slow.
So, like, Logi has super duper slice and dice moves, and Asuka can craft light spears that murder things. Asuka and Logi probably has the best battle system in the series.
This should help.
By far. Just
I
because
just pied my maid.
She pied her. It is the best battle system just because there is just so much to it. And none of it's difficult to understand. You're always going to be doing a lot of different things. It's very engaging. I really liked it. And I think that's why I ended up giving it a 5. Which I never give battle systems 5 because I usually have that thing of I can always pick apart a battle system.
Oh, will you stop picking on my poor maid?
Yeah, no, that's not how it works.
Way to go, guys.
Picnic basket girl, kind of useless. Again, like she's good if you wanted, let's say, a party of healers, but let's face it, you don't really need a party of healers. In
Oh,
this
oh, that's right. That's what her skill does. I keep forgetting that.
her skill's a healing skill. You get a character like her actually in Asuka and Logi, but Lucille's actually pretty strong. Like she can actually hold her own for the most part. You don't have to really baby her in the game. In fact, actually, in a lot of cases, you don't really have to babysit any character in Asuka and Logi, which was kind of nice. Definitely, though, in the Arling games, you have to really be careful about your alchemist getting taken out. Because, let's face it, alchemist dies, you're kind of screwed in a lot of cases.
Well, isn't it game over?
Not in the later ones. I think actually in Meruru, if Meruru dies, it doesn't really matter. Like, you can still win a battle, I believe.
Take this.
Yeah. Like I said, I quite liked what they've done with the 2 newer games, just because
Here I go.
you really do feel like you stand a better chance in boss battles for the most part. I'm not saying that's entirely true, because like I said, Asuka and Logi unfortunately has this one area that's just... It's
Ding!
brutal. It's just brutal if you don't come in prepared, and sometimes it's actually hard to prepare because it's a boss that actually ends up getting, if you're not careful, like 8 turns in a row. And in those 8 turns can wipe out all 6 of your party members. Which I hate that boss.
Sometimes it's hard to decide whether I want to keep an item because it's like, here is a plain grass that is rotten. It has a quality of 6, it's E. But its trait is quality.
Yeah. when in doubt, you can still get rid of those items and it
Wow,
will-
here's one quality of 0 with price down. I'll get rid of that.
Yeah, that can go.
I found my way up to the top.
Yeah, I didn't like Becky. I didn't really use Lucille a lot. I ended up actually most of the time using Rafer over Lucille, but I'm actually thinking I'm gonna try Lucille for my Logi playthrough and see what happens. Because I do like Lucille. I think she's kind of adorable, and she's like I said, she can be really handy. But Rafer had the better moves. Oh my goodness, Cowboy Man had a terrible voice though. If you play Asuka and Logi, like, his voice is awful, the cowboy. Because it sounds like this. Howdy, y'all. Like,
Y'all.
no, just no.
Y'all.
And like I said, Logi sounds like Adrian Donato when she's just creepy. I don't know how many times I was like, I'm not talking to Adrian on Skype right now. What is this? But whoever voiced Asuka did a really good job. She's really cute. I liked playing as her. And like I said, I probably will go back and replay that one and try.
I just gotta figure out how to leave. Oh, here we go.
You should be okay. Like I said, try to get rid of the low quality stuff if you can. Unless like it's got a property you like. If it's got a property that you like, and it's actually worth
Princess?
keeping, as sad as
bad asking
that
if
is
you
to
brought me
say.
that pie and all, but
Yeah, Rafer's
you
VA is
do me a
awful. I
favor?
can't stand him. That's the only downside to using Rafer in your parties. You have to listen to his awful "Hey y'all," and we're gonna go find some treasure. And me going, "Please stop, please stop! I don't want to find treasure with you." But his ending is actually one of the best in the game, which is kind of funny.
Choking out the more useful
I
plants in
actually
the
loved
area.
Rafer's character ending. It was really, really good. It was not Threya awesome, but you know,
Is that
no one's as
right?
awesome as Threya,
Okay,
Just saying.
leave it to me.
except Linka. See, and you need to play the Dusk games. The characters are so good in it.
Play the what game?
The Dusk ones. At some
Oh,
point.
yeah.
So
Like,
maybe I
the
should
characterization, I mean, they're good in the Ireland games, don't get me wrong, but
I'll be back.
the characterization in Eska and Laji is really
Oh, of
good.
course. Thank you so much, Princess.
Yeah, I mean, so here's sort of the irony is we actually thought we owned Meruru, and we went, like, we tore through the entire basement, our entire game collections, trying to find it. And then we ended up going back and looking at some of our chat logs and realized that neither of us had bought Meruru because we'd each talked each other out of it because we hadn't played the previous games. And then neither of us bought Aisha because we hadn't bought Meruru.
Yeah. You wanna
So,
get 'em.
We
Aisha's
bought
really good.
Meruru, and I was like, yay!
I don't know. I love these games. I actually want to go get a physical copy of Eska and Laji at some point. Because I got a download code this time around, which
Right.
I'm not used to for the series. I'm so used to getting like pretty retail ones. So Tecmo Koei's been doing a little bit different with their with whatever options they can, obviously.
So here is the dilemma: is not only are the digital copies so much cheaper, but you get them so much sooner.
They do, and that's the thing.
And the thing is you can literally make an infinite number. Well, Sony can make an infinite number of codes, and realistically, if they've helped you publish, which I suspect in the case of Tecmo Koei they might have,
yeah.
they'll
Give it
give you
20
like
yeah.
300 codes.
Oh yeah. I don't doubt that, but there's a part of me, I guess, that's like with this particular series, I was just, like I said, I'm so used to having physical copies for all of them.
Yay! Now it let me move everything
So
to the
I feel
container.
like just to be supportive of the series, I should go and actually purchase a retail one.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, we'll probably just buy both of them off the Tecmo Koei. Is there a Tecmo Koei site?
I think so. I'll check while you play.
Because if there is, I'd imagine we would just buy it from there. Hey, my container isn't 9999. That means I'm gonna have to upgrade it.
Yep, you will. You will have to. Yep, you can buy
Welcome
from
back,
directly from
Princess.
Tecmo.
So, let's take a look at your results.
Actually, that's a lie. I'm a liar. No, they're telling you here's where you can buy Tecmo Koei games.
Oh, about that.
That's not
When I
helping you
delivered the pie,
guys.
The soldier had another request. should I do?
But to be honest, I've actually seen quite a few copies of
Part of your
Aisha still
duty is
floating
to
around,
listen
so
to the
it's
will
not
of
a
the
hard
people
one
and
to
find a
find.
solution.
I mean, I'm sure it'll
If
be
you're
on
unsure,
Amazon.
come speak.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you can get it easy on Amazon.
Sounds good. Okay, so his request was...
Based on what you told me, I've come up with a suitable solution.
Like this time around for like
Review it
Eska and
and
Laji,
confirm
it's
my
actually a
approach.
different group of people localizing it. So actually, that's one thing that I know it confused me for a second when I was first playing it, because I'm so used to the Nisa translations and localizations. So I was like, this is slightly different. Also, weird font choice. I just rolled with it, but this time around it's Actal, so that's pretty neat. For Eska and Laji.
You
Whereas
got it.
Nisa did
I guess there's all
Aisha
kinds
still.
of problems I'll never know about, unless I talk to our
Even though
citizen.
TK had bought Gusto.
Naturally, identifying these issues is another important aspect of your duty. Now then,
I wanna
shall
go
we
play that
review
game
your
again.
results?
I have too many games to play, this is the problem.
Well done. I'm happy to say
That's why I
your
like the
first
backlog
excursion
challenge
was a
and secretly
successful
hated it at
one.
the same time.
Also, I must tell you
Because
that
I'm like,
Lord
I'm gonna
Dessier
play all
has
these
agreed to
things, and then I end up
construct
playing all the
facilities that will
things
reflect
I
your
said
development results.
I didn't say, and I'm like, why did I do that?
Facilities?
Except for Dragon Quest V, I was happy to
Reflect
finally
my
finish
results?
that. The
I don't know
ending
what
takes
any
too
of that
long to
means.
get to. It's worth
But does that mean
so
Dad
good.
is okay with this?
Please don't
But
get
that is
ahead
not
of
about
yourself, Princess.
Meruru.
Let me explain piece by piece. You see,
Totally and Merurus. What the hell? I think in about 10 minutes we should give away another copy of Totally.
Sounds good to me.
Because I'm gonna probably have to run away for dinner at 5.
Oh yeah.
Because, you know, yeah. Because we've actually been at this quite a bit, Anna. Almost 2 hours.
Oh my goodness, we have.
And I don't know what time Chris comes home, so...
5 Central.
Well, there you go, so...
Ish.
Ish.
Okay, so I take one of these.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see. So this improves my combat, and this improves my alchemy.
Yep.
Can I eventually get both, or do I need to decide between the two forevermore like Annie?
I don't remember. I think you do, I want to say, but I'm not 100% sure. But honestly, go with the one that you feel you're likely going to do more of. And to be honest, like I said, this one you got to try to balance it as best you can. Again, with the Arlen games, it's a little bit harder to have a balance of both combat and alchemy. Because you're going to do quite a bit of both. It's just, sometimes, like I said, it's so easy to do more of one than the other.
Okay.
So if you like alchemy more, take the item that is more for alchemy. If you like combat more,
I think that's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to take the academy.
yeah, go for the, like I said. Oh no, oh, you're talking about that stuff. Yeah, you'll get them all.
Okay.
You don't have to feel like, oh god, like, I can only get one. No, you can do them all. The whole point is you want to try to get as many of those
That's
as
it
you
for
can.
now regarding our development.
And the more you do, the
Were you able
more
to follow
buildings
my
he's going to give you to create, which
Okay.
is really nice. So soon you'll be able to do, for an example, you're doing the academy.
Sure, I'll figure it out.
Yes.
Within a couple levels or so, for your kingdom ranking, you'll get like an expanded
Very good.
academy.
Before
So you'll
you
get
proceed any further,
Double that bonus
I would ask you to keep one thing in
as
mind.
you go on.
Okay.
The bonuses
But I
get-
can eventually go back and get the combat one too,
Oh
right?
yeah,
Okay.
absolutely, absolutely. It's just
To
look
keep
at your
things
points.
running smoothly,
That's all you
it's
have to
essential
remind yourself.
have
If
the
you have only got
citizens'
40
full
dev
support.
points, you can only pick one right
Mind
now.
your
But
popularity
you
well.
got lots of dev points. The numbers get larger though, obviously. That's
Right.
kind of the pain in the butt part. But
Of
and that's what I mean
course.
about having to save a little bit. Like you're gonna have to really sometimes hoard those points and try to go for some slightly bigger
In
things
short,
to
if
get the
your
population up
popularity falls,
and your
it will
popularity.
become more difficult for you to continue your development.
Because that kind of actually said will factor in sometimes to the ending you get.
Right.
What? Does that mean I won't
The
be
best
able to
ending in
do
this game, though,
alchemy
totally is the
either?
pie ending.
There's a
Which-
pie ending?
There's a pie ending with Verona.
There's a
and
pie
It
ending.
is not a hard ending to get. It is not a hard ending to get, but it is freaking adorable. Verona basically is like, we're opening a pie shop, Kay? And you're gonna
Precisely.
want to open a pie
But
shop
as
with
long
me.
as you remain aware of your actions as royalty,
And it's like, how do you say no to
maintain
little
the faith of the
Verona?
populace.
It's so hard. She's just so cute. I have a hard time saying
Got
no
it.
to little Roro.
Basically, as long as I don't go
Little
around
Roro
causing
is
trouble,
just
I'll be
too damn
fine.
cute.
I can do that.
It's hard. I call them Roro and
Furthermore,
Toto, but it's
our
like
development
Meruru
project
just
will
doesn't
work
work.
in
I can't call her
conjunction with Arlen's
Ruru. It
guild.
just She's Meruru.
There's more? I can feel my attention
I'm
span
such a
draining
5-year-old.
away.
there should be an Arland emissary waiting for you at the tavern. Please go and find out more from her. That's all I have for you.
Actually, I'm kind of excited. I now have all of the Atelier Iris games, so I can actually finally.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what?
I'm
Chris
worried
has
about what I
those.
say,
He has
I've
all of
never-
them.
but I have to face
He has
it
all
later.
the Manakamiya
That
games
does not
too.
matter anything.
I have all of those actually. But yeah, I've never.
Bear in mind, you
Played
haven't
them,
apologized or even
But
been in
Scott,
touch with him
every
since
time he
calling
found
your
one
name.
cheap, he just kept buying them for me. So I think this summer, that is something I might attempt. I might attempt to do at least the first one and see where it goes. Because I know the first game's really short.
I need to apologize to the king for calling him a poopy head.
Yes, you do. But yeah, I can't wait to play it. Like, I posted a picture on Twitter, but I got Iris 2 and I got Final Fantasy 10 and 10-2 HD, which I've
No
never finished
excuses.
Final Fantasy 10. I
Think about
think
what
I
you've
got
done.
maybe
Stand
2
before
hours
Lord
into 10
Dessier
and was
listen
like,
to what
I'm
he
not
has
into
to
this.
say.
But I also played it when it came right out, so I don't know if I
Yeah, I played 10, but I got to the final dungeon and was like, I'm so bored. So, the new Zodiac looks kind of interesting.
Yeah, and you know,
And
that's
so, yeah, I mean, I kind of... Originally I was going to get it for the Vita, because for me it makes sense to play that sort of game on the Vita, and I don't know why, I don't have a good feeling for why that is, but if I'm going to stream it, it's a lot easier for me to stream on the PS3.
absolutely. Like, that's the thing. I thought about that too, actually, today when I went to go pick it up. Like, do I get it on the Vita because I do love playing handhelds? And I thought about it and I was like, no, you know what? I have a 47-inch TV. I want to see the pretty on the 47-inch TV. Like, it boiled down to that, because as much as I don't like Final Fantasy as a series, and I don't, I'm probably one of the few staffers that outright will tell you Zelda and Final Fantasy are my two least favorite series in the entire world.
Hey,
But 10 is one, like I said, I feel that I can't be negative towards it because I didn't really give it a chance.
things I said last time.
So that's why, you know what, I thought with the HD collection, I'm gonna try it again and see. Plus, Scott wanted to play it, so I thought, you know
we're
what,
back.
for him,
Yes.
you know,
Well,
he can play it too and
I
enjoy
can't
it.
say that I'm not at least
Because he
partially
also
devoted.
never finished 10. No, mind you, Scott's a crotchety old man, and he only plays
Still,
Western
I
RPGs.
have to apologize,
So I'm kind of
I'm sorry
amazed
for
that he
making
wants
you
to play
worry.
this.
but I'm really serious about
This
this.
is what happens when you have the spouse who's like,
And to prove it,
JRPGs.
I started working
And then he
on
finds a
something
JRPG
real
he
big.
likes, and then he's like a
See,
little kid.
I want to use alchemy to make our kingdom.
I don't have the spouse
Your
who's
mind
like,
really is made up about
JRPGs
this.
are so great. No, I got the one that's like, nope. We must play all the Dragon
No way.
Age and all the
I've
Fallout
still got a lot to learn, but I've
and
never
all the
been more
Planescape
serious
Torment.
about
I can't
anything in
keep
my
up.
life.
That's not to say those are bad games. I actually love them all.
Besides, I think
And I should
found
play a
way to use
Western
alchemy to
RPG
help
on the
develop
stream.
our
I want to see
kingdom.
that. I want to see Anna play a
And
Western
even if you
RPG,
say
but
no,
then I feel like
I
I'd
won't
make her
change my
cry in the
mind.
process.
I'm going to
No,
fulfill
I'd
my
be
royal
terrible.
duty the way I see fit.
Nah, you wouldn't. If you can play Diablo 3, you can play Dragon Age Origins, madam.
Yeah, that's true. Diablo 3 is
understand.
coming out in a couple days.
Then
I
you
might
have my
stream
enough.
some of that.
Like, I know how much you like Diablo, but you could, like I said, you could
Huh?
probably play Dragon Age
Really?
Origins and you wouldn't
Say it
suck
again.
at it.
I said
Hell, play Dragon Age
you
2,
have
that's
my
even
blessing
easier.
to become an alchemist.
I
And
kind
actually-
of want to play the Mass Effect games or like Bioshock Infinite in like story mode. But Chris is like, they're shooting games. You wouldn't like them.
Right?
Well, you know what? Chris is a little wrong. Sorry. Mass Effect,
However,
you don't have
nothing
to
lasts
do
forever.
necessarily
You have
shooting,
3
depending on the
years from
class you
today.
play.
I
If you play a
expect
biotic,
definite
you're going to
results
spend a lot of the
before you reach
game
adulthood.
using your biotic powers more so than shooting.
Okay.
And you put it on easy, Anna. You put it on easy and you enjoy it for what it is.
What do you
And
want
you
me
have
to
no
do?
shame in it.
Okay, so Meruru is divided up in the same way that Totori is, where I'm going to have a midway goal at 3 years, and then I'm going to have a final goal at 5 years.
Yep.
Okay.
Will increase naturally as our land develops. Your
No
mission is to
worries.
help
Yeah,
us
you
along
should be
with your
okay.
alchemy.
Yeah, I mean, I was so far ahead of where I needed to be for Totori, so...
Wow, we have a person on our forums who apparently dislikes Final Fantasy as much as I do, but you know, it's okay.
Develop the kingdom and increase the
I just
population.
keep my dislike to
Complete
Final
those
Fantasy
goals,
to myself,
and I'll
usually.
allow you to become an alchemist.
And I don't hate that series. I love 6, and I love 4, and I love 5, and I love 3, and I
Is
love...
this the second chance thread?
Yeah, somebody's being very upset.
I see there's already someone...
Going, rawr.
Oh,
And not very nice what he's saying.
hang on. I'm pretty sure I know who that is.
It's like, I'm sorry, people. It's not nice to judge. I hate Zelda, but you know what? I still don't tell the people who love Zelda that, you know, it sucks.
Yeah, I know who that is.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
But if you fail in your attempt,
Because Wheels
you
is very
must cut all
unhappy.
ties
already.
with alchemy.
He needs a hug.
Understood?
Come on, people. We gotta be awesome to each
Okay.
other.
Just don't forget this moment when I succeed.
That's why everyone should play the Atelier games, because they're not about the end of the world and being all like, rawr.
Of
It's
course,
all
I
about
promise. Oh,
being cute girls and
and
making
take
stuff.
this with you.
And having very human stories of finding your mom and trying to find
Architecture
place in the
guy.
kingdom. It's kind of why I like them,
This
actually.
is
That and just
an
the girls
alchemy
are so
book?
darn cute.
What are you doing with something like this?
Wait, is he gonna tell me that my mom was an alchemist or some such nonsense?
No, not at all. Actually, you
I
never
can't
actually
get
hear
into
anything
it just
about
yet,
Meruru's
But I'll
mom.
explain everything if you
So for all we know,
match
Meruru may not have
a
even had a
full-fledged
mom.
alchemist.
Like, there is no mommy figure in this game.
I'm not sure.
Meruru's
what
story
you're
is just
hinting
more
at,
about how she's trying to
but I'm
find her
gonna do
place.
it. Thank you, Father.
Like, her place in the kingdom.
Right.
And it's actually, when you think about it from that point, it's actually an interesting story. Because, like I said, she has a lot of immaturity and she needs to grow a little bit. And that part's actually kind of fun to watch. And she's got a really good support cast to make that work, so.
So the Our Land games are 3 sort of coming of age stories,
Yes.
where Totori is about finding out her mom and reuniting her family.
Yeah.
Meruru is about finding her place and her role within the kingdom. And what's Verona's story then?
Verona's story is about... Hers really is more like, again, like the 3 heroines, they're all really coming out of their shells in different ways. In Verona's case, it's more of, she gets told that Astrid has to shut down her atelier, and Astrid basically says, well, guess what? I don't friggin' want it. You can deal with it. So Verona's sort of thrust into a situation where the thing that she loves is something that she has to strive to keep, or else it's going to be taken away from her.
Okay.
So her story, like, is probably the most simplified of the bunch, I would say. You know, like, yeah, Astrid's kind of a jerk, and, like, she just sort of says, ha, it's yours now, enjoy. You know, Verona loves being an alchemist, and as far as she's concerned, the kingdom's saying, we don't need alchemy, so guess what? We're taking your atelier away unless you can, like, complete my tasks. And, you know, again, Verona's got a really good support cast. I mean, and most of them appear in the other 2 games, so. I don't remember if, like, Ixel appears in this one or not. I know, Pamela does.
Pamela's not human. I never figured out what Pamela was, but I think she's a
Ghost.
fairy and a homunculus.
No, she's a ghost. She's just a ghost.
Oh,
Yeah, they tell you in, Verona and in Totori at one point that she's a spirit. She's a ghost.
yeah, but she's inside of something.
Yeah.
Because
I'm not sure
she-
exactly what it is.
Yeah,
but-
because at one point I went to visit her with Rorona, and she's like, Rorona, I'm all torn. And Rona's like, yep, I can fix that for you.
Yeah, she's just. As far as we know, they in the localization they call her a ghost. In Merona, so I just always went with she's a ghost.
But she is inside of a homunculus, right?
Probably.
Okay.
And oh, there you go. Becky says Pamela's actually from Monachemia 1, which I never played. So, more you know, Rainbow.
Oh,
There you go. She's the ghost of a schoolgirl who died long ago.
Interesting. Oh.
There you go. That would make
Something
sense.
is going funky chicken with my chat.
All I
Bye,
know is,
RPG fan.
Hi. All I know is when I played Verona, they were just like, she's a ghost, and I was like, I'm rolling with it. She's a ghost. So that's pretty cool, actually, that they put her, that she's in Monachemia 1 and then appeared in Verona and all the other games. That's pretty awesome.
Okay. Oh, is that her real form? Okay.
Yeah, it's her real form. That's what I did figure, but like I said, in Verona you don't get a lot of information about Pamela. They're just like, she's a ghost. I'm like, okay. I want to actually at some point give the Monachemia games a chance, because I actually tried to play them and I did not like them. I don't know what it was, I couldn't get into them, but I think having now played all the other Atelier games, I kind of could probably give it a chance and probably have a better idea of what I'm doing. I just didn't like the characters so much right away. Like, they just kind of rubbed me the wrong way in Monachemia. Like, the little bit I played. So I think that was part of my problem.
What exactly do I have to do?
But I'm also that person who has no problem, you know what, I can put a game aside for a while. Even if I don't like the characters, I can always try it again and just try to go in with a different mindset. And I can usually get through it. That's kind of how I managed to finish Star Ocean 3. And I hated Star Ocean 3, but I was like, I need to see how this ends, because I need to see the WTF-ery.
Star Ocean game. Wait! It's Philly!
Hi, Philly.
There you go, yeah, there you go. See, now you have Esty and Philly. They're cute. With her cute little stuttering, and oh my god, I love her. I love these characters. I love them all. Very seldom do I say I hate a character in an Atelier game. But it's like, I hate Rafer's voice actor, but I actually don't
Oh,
mind
Philly
Rafer's
is way more confident in this game.
Oh yeah. She's grown up a little bit more. They're so freaking cute.
This is Meruru, the girl I was telling you about.
There's a great scene in Meruru, and if you
The drunk one?
the drunk one in Meruru is probably one of the best.
No, the drunk one in Toturi.
Oh, I love the drunk one in Toturi, but the one in Meruru is probably just as good
But I'm still just a
if you can
rookie
get it,
alchemist.
which requires you to have Philly at a pretty high level and like friendship level, and Esty at a pretty high level. Like,
I don't think I met Estia.
My name is Billy.
Um,
I'm here from Arlen.
You might not have, depending on how your progress went in Toturi. Esty is there though.
Yeah, she's her older sister, right?
Yeah, she should be in Toturi.
You know, here's the thing that creeps me out, though. Her name is STD.
STD, yeah.
How did no one catch that?
I think that was actually the point.
Oh, okay.
Have fun with your spreadsheets.
I mean, stupid me.
Thanks.
So casually to a princess. I'm really
Scott has now
sorry.
decided the Atelier games are spreadsheet games.
Okay.
Are you gonna throw me in jail for treason?
grandpa,
Or banish me
please.
from the land?
Thanks, honey. Go to work.
Got here?
Bye, Scott.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Calm down, Miss Philly. I'm not gonna do anything like that.
I got all the dirty, dirty drunk scenes with Esty. So did
don't
I.
like being treated
They
differently,
were worth
And
going
everyone calls
for.
me Meruru. So just call me that, okay?
Esty's character ending's pretty funny too. Actually, I like when I replayed Meruru, I got I think all the character endings except for
If I got banished from
I want to say it was either Elias or Karina. I can't remember.
So, Miss
Karina,
Philly,
whatever we want to call her
What are you
name.
here for?
I am trying to remember. But yeah, I got just about everybody's character ending, and I thought they were really good when I replayed it.
Toturi invited
We're getting a
so I came along with her.
at from Becky, and I don't know why.
So busy.
I'm confused. Because the chat
Working
is
here
so
by
slow
myself is
sometimes.
really stressful. I don't know
And I
anybody
talk
here.
faster apparently than the chat.
Maybe I should have
Because
stayed in
I'm
Ireland.
obnoxious. Also, hello, Labrador Retriever.
Wait!
She is
I'll
very
be your
alert.
friend. I mean, if that's
Alright,
okay with
shall we
you.
give away another copy of Totori?
Yes!
I say we give another copy of Totori.
Prince with a princess?
So, if
Are
you're in
you
chat
sure?
and you want a copy, shout barrel.
Barrel, barrel.
Officially
Barrel!
meet you, Miss Billy.
I like how each voice actress does it because they all do it in such a different way.
You too. Friends with
I know,
princess.
Rona was always my favorite.
Things are really getting crazy.
Okay, Roro, you're
So-
crazy.
Did you come to see me?
And my Labrador has decided to give up on life because she's now
I'd
trying
like
to
you
snooze.
teach Meruru about
If my
requests.
bulldog comes up the stairs, he will probably bite her paws.
Oh, is
Hello,
the princess
Dakota.
going to start accepting jobs?
Hello, big girl. You're so pretty. You're so pretty.
Yeah. In order to become a
What's
full-fledged
the problem when you
alchemist,
own cute
I
puppies?
need to start earning money for myself.
All you do is look at how cute they are. And I have the problem of I have the dog that knows she's gorgeous.
Impressive.
And she flaunts it like it's
Let
nobody's
me tell you
business.
about requests.
Is she gonna be a show dog?
No. Not at all. It's just more
Together work
she knows that
with
she's an
She
attractive.
knows she's a diva.
volunteers and other volunteers.
She knows.
Can
That's
you
an effort.
win all the things? Well, it's another copy of Totori.
Come on. No, you can't win all the things. Just share. Sharing is caring.
Sorry, it's a copy of Atelier Totori PS3 physical copy. It's the collector's edition, so it has the game and the soundtrack and the art book.
Yay! People want it. But I don't know if we have a lot of people around here.
We have a lot of people that own it already, so
Ah, you people are ruining this giveaway. Because you're already owning it. Except for Evil Butter Tart, who is now finally getting one. He's sad because I said he can't win all the things.
Some of
You
it
know,
might get
we have to be
confusing,
fair.
but that's basically all there is to it.
We have to be fair. So fairness is important.
So as long as I complete the job, I'll get a reward
Yes.
for it?
If not, we can always find another means.
You
If
don't
not, we
have
always
to
save it for
accept
another day when
every
you're
single
streaming.
request.
We can
Totally.
always
Just take whatever you
do
can
it.
handle.
Because we kind of sort of threw this last minute-ish.
If you push yourself on a request,
It was more of a, I'll come help
quality
you
is
because
bad.
I
You'll
can't
develop
study
a
for my
poor
tests
reputation among the
every
people.
day without going crazy. Which is not a lie. I have so
So
many
then
damn
my
tests.
popularity will go
It's
down,
crazy.
huh? Yeah,
Sorry.
I think I remember
It's
Rufus
okay,
mentioned
guys. It's
that.
allowed. I'm sure there will also be other giveaways at some point too, so. Isn't it awesome when you don't usually win something and then you finally win something? It's a pretty awesome feeling. I usually have that problem too. Either that or I'm usually the person giving stuff
Not very
away,
good with people like him.
so I'm not allowed. So, in case you all didn't know, I'm also the one who runs the Twitter giveaways usually.
To his eyes.
Unless it's Michael doing it. Which Michael just never comes up with as crafty of questions as I do. Okay, mine are actually pretty effortless.
Anyway, if you're interested
Originally, I
in
was going to tell
joining
people
us,
the question is what ending did Anna get in Toturi? Which meant you would have had to watch the stream to have known.
Okay. All right. I'm
But
gonna
then you
work
were gonna
hard
rub
to
it in
complete
and I got
the
the
lesson
bad
and
ending.
money.
Nah. Everybody usually gets the bad ending in Toturi.
Yeah, and I mean, I actually looked it up. It's like, how common is it for people to get the bad ending? Extremely.
Oh yeah.
Like,
That's the
I looked
thing.
up the number of people that have trophies, and it's like, yeah, it's like the most common trophy.
Oh yeah, it's one of them. I mean, outside of the one where you turn the game on.
Yeah.
But you know what? Like, I think sometimes with this particular series,
Well,
you
I'm
don't- you
just
have
gonna
to
do
get
all
the bad
these.
endings first. I think the bad endings are a great way to learn that, you know, what's happening. So I think my aunt is here. I'm going to shut the door. She's very loud. It's hard when you have two people with bulldog personalities in the same room.
Or
get
just two bulldogs.
I wish I
Alrighty.
could say- No, it's not that I have two bulldogs. My aunt behaves like a bulldog. When she comes to visit, she's a little crazy.
No book.
Notebook! Also,
Craft.
the
Polish
Animal
powder.
Crossing, did you glitch? Where's Boone's
That's
house? Did I lose it?
Flower. Zetto. Alrighty, folks. Now, since I'm back in my workshop, I'm gonna save, and then I'm gonna call this stream good.
Yeah.
So thank you everybody in the chat for showing up. Thank you, Sam.
Oh, no problem, no problem. It was my pleasure to be here. And you know, like I said, next time, streaming.
We'll do a little more planning before we do another giveaway. So keep watching for the details. They'll be on the RP Gamer Twitter or Facebook. If you want to follow me, yeah, even on RP Gamer. Woo. So if you want to follow me on Twitter, I am AM Privateer, and Sam, you are?
Yep, Mary Go Down.
Cool. So thank you everybody for tuning in, and we'll be doing another giveaway soon, and I'll be streaming more Meruru come Monday, it looks like. I might try to sneak one in this weekend. We'll see how things go. So thanks everybody. Have a good weekend.
You too. Take